right again. And I'm going to tell you this. And I've told people, all you have to do is go watch my old videos. All you have to do is go watch my old live streams, and you'll know exactly that I am right again. I'm getting sick and tired of having to let people know that I am right. Okay. So I'm going to start today's episode about something that I've told people for years. Okay. Matter of fact, all you have to do is ask my kids, okay? And I'm going to start off with this before I get going with what we're going to do today, okay? So, because I just came across this morning. I saw it last night, and I didn't watch any of the videos. And then all of a sudden, it's all over the internet, okay? It's all over the internet, it's all over the internet, okay? And I've told people many times, and I believe this 100%, that this civilization that we're in right now, that this little construct, with our little cell phones, okay, that the technology that was on Earth before the flood, the flood from the Bible, the worldwide flood, that everybody thinks was fake and all that, and that we've evolved from apes and everything. The technology that we had before the flood dwarfs anything that we have nowadays. And now they did these radar scans from space, which I've known this because I've been understanding this, that the pyramids are actually giant Tesla coils, and that's how we had electricity before the flood. There was so much. Oh my gosh, the technology is anyways, they've got this scan now. They're showing these giant metal or poles that had metal coils on them that basically help make electricity, like Tesla thought. It's like, are you kidding me? Is this really what's happening now? Anybody that believes that we evolved from apes, you really need to have your head examined. Not that I'm upset with you or anything, but the amount of technology. So they're saying that the pyramids, that below the pyramids is this giant, that they're going all the way down to granite, okay? It's unbelievable, And do you hear a lot about this? Oh no, because you can't say that the pyramids were actually, the pyramids were not designed for a tomb. Now, they might have used them as tombs later after the flood. Hey, we could use this as a tomb or whatever. They were a giant water, and how they think it, some scientists differ on how, but they basically pumped water into these things, and it was a Tesla tower. That's all I can just tell you, it was a Tesla tower. Okay? Now, you can deny it all you want, and I don't care. Every day, more and more stuff gets explained, You can call me a crackpot, fine, I was watching The Spirit of St. Louis a couple of weeks ago. Last week, Jimmy Stewart played Lindbergh, okay? And he goes to the bank and wants to get some money to fly from New York to Paris. And they basically, are you sure that you're crazy? You're a crackpot to fly from New York to Paris. Like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's crazy to fly from New York to Paris. All right, you'll never do it. It's impossible. I get so sick and tired of people telling me that something is impossible. Yes, I am motivated today, okay? Because I found out about this pyramid thing. I told you guys something last night that we're going to have this big sale this morning between 9:30 and Saturday morning. And then I got yelled at by my sons last night. I got said, Dad, you can't do these kind of things. You have to kind of bring them by us before we do it, because you don't have anything planned out. And I don't. I didn't have anything planned out. And so, and then I'm sitting there and I'm watching this video this morning. Oh, I actually was watching this, I was listening to this other TV show, and then I noticed this, all of a sudden there's hundreds of different websites showing all of this thing about these radar, that they did this space radar, okay, and they hit the pyramids, okay. See what needs to happen if you really want to find out about all this garbage, okay, is they need to excavate around the pyramids, okay, because the pyramids show only 1/10 of what is really around the pyramids. That's what you need to have to do. You need to excavate completely around the pyramids and expose everything, so everybody is finally shut up, okay? Because what this proves, okay, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that man was more intelligent before the flood. Okay? Now, I'm going to say this, and you know what? Some people are going to say, why are you talking about this today? Because this is important for me. Just like this little slot car was important to me, this goes right back to what I believe. Okay? So it's very simple, okay? Between Adam and Noah was 2,000 years. So Adam lived to be 900 years. Half of his kids lived to be in their 900s. Can you imagine the technology that we would have right now if Thomas Edison would live to be 100, or I don't care who you talk to. Let's say Elon Musk could live to be 900 years old. How much technology could be created? The amount of technology that was on Earth before the flood. Well, how didn't they stop the flood? Well, you couldn't, because it was a catastrophic disaster. You had the plates above the Earth, below the waters just caved in, destroyed everything. Why did the pyramids stick? Because they were the largest object there. It's very interesting. The only thing that exists nowadays are all these megalithic sites, because they love to build things with stone before the flood. That's right, act of God. Oh, it's unbelievable, okay? And I'm at the point now that I've known this for the last 25 years. Matter of fact, I read a book, okay? This is what got my mind thinking about. I read a book. It was a science fiction novel, okay? Now I need 34 thumbs up too. I'm going to get to the sale. Just calm down. I'm excited today, okay? I had somewhat a good night's sleep. I'm excited, okay? So you got to give me some slack here. I've been laying in bed for the last 3 weeks, okay? I need at least some sight. And then I got a call from James, my new Italian friend. He's another slot car enthusiast. Same thing. I keep telling you, there's James. He's an Italian, so now I have another Italian, just like Snuggles. That's all I need is another Italian. Okay, now he's going to be wanting pizzas and everything, all kind of stuff to deal with. He was going to bid on a car last night. Didn't bid enough, okay? Didn't bid enough. And he lost the car. I said, you can't just pity around $1 here and there. If you want to buy the car, buy it. Douglas, there we go. Douglas is here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to finish this with this, my rant. This is my monologue, okay? Give me a second to have a monologue once in a while, okay? I like to give you a monologue. Oh, my gosh, now I got a headache. So here's the deal, okay? So I read a novel, okay? It was obviously a science fiction novel. I read it when I was in the Navy. I wish I could find the novel, okay? I've looked on the internet. I can't find the novel. It's a science fiction. Obviously it's somewhere, okay? And the premise is there's a detective that is there. The Earth is going through some ecological change. The volcanoes are erupting in Miami, and anyways, this detective is sent on this trail because I guess this civilization that was on Earth in the past in Antarctica is running around because they were shaken because of what's happening, and he gets down to Antarctica, and they find this building, okay, in the snow. All right. They find this building in the snow. Did you hear what they found?
What did they find?
You haven't seen on the internet? They did some radar scans from space to the pyramids, and they're finding out that they find these giant coils underneath the pyramids.
What are the giant pyramids?
The pyramids in Gaza. They're really giant Tesla coils. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's about as clueless. He could care less. Okay.
Because nothing ever comes of it.
I know that. And that's my biggest depression is that. So anyways, they find this building, okay? The tip of this building, okay? Just like it's just the top of the building, you know, and they wonder, okay, where'd this come from? They go inside the building, and it's the top of the building. And the building is a mile high, okay? Into the snow in Antarctica, and it was frozen after the flood, okay? So there's a mile-high building, and at the bottom, so they traveled down this building, okay, to the bottom, and they find out that there's a civilization that's still living, and they've kind of evolved and all that. But anyways, and that's the whole story. They find this building, and they you know, and I can't remember the story because I read it 40 years ago when I was in the Navy. If I could find that book, I think I would just be happier than snot on a horse's nose, okay? Anyway, so here's the deal, okay? We wanted to do I wanted to do a spectacular sale today, but then I started thinking about it, and I might have jumped the gun a little bit. Sometimes I have a tendency to jump the gun a little bit. Sometimes I come out with ideas that maybe I should have waited maybe a day or two. We have this coming out. We haven't gotten the final images yet, but those should be coming soon. The final images should be coming soon. The final images should be coming soon.
Hey, did you end up seeing this?
Yeah, I called.
He doesn't have any?
I called it IMAX. He doesn't have any. And he checked here. You sure we don't have this? I thought we had these. I thought we got some of these in. That's a 4,000 Noah Ark.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a big one. What's that?
That's a 4,000 Noah Ark. That's
that
it
it?
right here. How do they see? No, Daniel,
I don't
this
know.
is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
They don't want to spend, especially, they don't want to spend any time to look for something because they think it should right be in front of their face. I'm not kidding. Unbelievable. So that they don't want to look, they don't want to spend any time looking for something. And it really frustrates me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm trying to decide how to do this sale. Okay, we got to do that. We got to get a sale going on. And I wanted to do a sale. But Ryan, Daniel says we already got all these sales we have.
But you don't promote them.
I know that because I don't understand how you're doing them.
Well, it's really simple. Like it couldn't be easier.
It couldn't be easier.
Watch this. ProTinkerToys.com.
Right.
And then I'll go to exclusives, the great big deal.
The great big deal.
And then watch.
So the great big deal. So
I
you
can
have to
then-
go to great big deal.
I can then sort the big deal by 20. And then it will pop up all the things that are 20% off. I have 6 rotating Goner guns that are always
They're
floating.
rotating.
So every week. So I have lots of stuff on sale right now.
I see. So we have tons of stuff on sale right now.
You just gotta show them how to get there, because they don't. Some of our audience is a little bit older.
I see. Okay.
And I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for everybody of all ages. However, including myself, I needed to figure out how to work it too. So if you walk them through how to get there, maybe they'll. Because I have like a bunch of Autoworld off 40%. I have a bunch of.
All right, let me go through that. Let me do all the items. What I wanted to do is that if you hit a certain volume, like if you bought today between 9:30 and 9:30 on Saturday morning, if you hit, if you hit from 100, from 0 to 100 or more, you would get something. And then if you hit 200 or more, you would get something. And if you hit 300 or more or something. And I thought maybe I'm just overcomplicating it.
I think you did. We have this beautiful sale. These.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm going to go over all these sale items.
But you almost want like a computer to see it all.
Huh?
Because you don't really know until you actually go to the item.
No, I know that. I got to go through here right here.
However, even within here has the specific sale. There's like a little tag. See how there's a little tag on
Yeah, I
this?
know.
I spent a lot of time getting all this set up.
I know. Okay, all right. So, all right, I've been clarified. All right, so I'm going to continue on talking.
You're supposed to give your honest review of the mattress.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so.
But without the kind of,
No, I'm going to give you my honest opinion about the mattress, okay? This is my honest opinion about the mattress.
And some people thought you were a little bit mean to the delivery people.
Okay, well, first of all, and who thought I was delivering?
I'm not giving out any names.
No, I want to know who I thought.
There's just a couple people who were a little concerned that maybe you should apologize to them.
Apologize to Tyson?
I'm just.
Oh my gosh!
They said some of your behavior was you're kind of being a jerk.
I was being a jerk.
That's a little bit of the oppression.
You got to be kidding.
I'm just saying that some people can kind of see things. They don't see the whole picture,
All right, so here is my opinion. Does it include if you participated in the auction? No. Well, you didn't get anything, Snuggles. What did you get? in the auction? Nothing. You haven't bought anything in the auctions for at least since January. No, November, I think. Yes, we do have. Oh, I don't have any tankers. No, I don't have any tankers right now. We are having our new. This is coming out very soon. Well, actually, not until April or June. All right, so I have to do this review of my mattress, okay? For some reason. All right, so everybody's upset of how I do an IMX R sale for the old inventory. Yes, we are going to be doing a IRC inventory sale. Old inventory. Yes, I agree. We will need to do a sale on that. Daniel, yeah, you should do all the IMAX. You should put all the IMAX on sale. All the IMAX RC on sale for 20% off. All right, so here's my review of the mattress that I got. Okay. How do I want to say this without upsetting my son Ryan? RC sale. Yes, we're going to work on an RC sale. All right, so here's my review of. We do have a couple great RCs on sale in Bryan's Bargain. There's a couple Bryan's Bargains tanks, cars. You get two cars on sale right now. Those are great, Bryan's Bargain. Those are, I think it's Bryan's Bargains 1 or 5. All right, so let me do this review real quick of the mattress. Okay, so how do I say this honestly? All right, I'm just going to be very blunt. All right. What?
Can you check this out real quick?
I knew I wouldn't be able to get anything done at once. What?
I didn't need the live stream. I just wanted you to check that these orders.
What orders out? What? What? What's wrong? I don't understand. What do you? Okay, you come over here now. What here? What? And remember, what do you mean? I don't understand. They can't hear you. What do you mean? Okay, so that is the big secret. Okay, so so what is a review? Is it, okay. All right. Okay, so I'm supposed to give a honest review, and then my son is telling me, well, now, Dad, you do have to try to, give Ryan an uplifting about his mattress and everything, because people obviously want to buy mattresses from Ryan. Okay, so here's the honest truth. Okay, a lot of times we get stuck in a. So I've had the same mattress upstairs in the house now for at least 10 years. Okay, maybe 11 years. I can't remember when we got that mattress, but an average mattress is 7 years to 10. Okay, is when, and I noticed, I thought it looked brand new because every time I sat in it, I laid in it, I thought it was comfortable. But then I noticed something when they were taking the mattress out. Okay, I noticed it outside. I said, man, that looks pretty. That doesn't look brand new, because I thought it was brand new. I said, we just bought it. You think, oh, I just bought it. Well, you didn't just buy it, Bryan. You bought it 10 years ago, okay, 11 years ago, and you've slept on it for 11 years. Your body has been on it every night, sleeping on it, up and down, up and down. And then I'm looking at it as it's in the truck or it's on side of the truck. I go, that looks terrible. And then I noticed an indentation in it after it had been out there. So, and now I'm in this new bed, okay? And like last night, I went to bed, okay? And then I woke up at like 2:00 and I couldn't sleep. I wasn't comfortable. And then all of a sudden I said, you know what, I'm going to move over to the other side of this, on the other bed that's Kathy's, because we both have these adjustables now. And I went onto this other bed, okay? And now a lot of this has to do with headaches and my concussion. And I moved over to this other side of the bed, and I said, man, this feels really nice. And I was out in a second. And I didn't wake up till about 7:30. That's when I woke up, at 7:30. Okay. It's going to take time. Now, I'll admit that I've never been a person that sleeps on his back. Okay. I've never slept on my back. And trying to sleep on your side when you have your thing elevated, okay, I'm not necessarily a fan of that, okay? That's just me, okay? Everybody is different, okay? Now, it's going to take a couple more weeks, a couple more days for me sleeping on these mattresses, okay, and getting comfortable with which style I want to be on or which elevation. I did notice, though, that I did elevate it a little bit more to get a little bit more, because Kathy says that I snore at night, that I have, that your throat drops into your and so I elevated myself like 5% or 10%, just enough to where my head is up to where my throat, my tongue doesn't drop in that kind of stuff. And so I had a more deep sleep, okay? And that is the key. That's one of the key things that I want to evaluate over the next couple of weeks is how much of a deep sleep that I have. Do I wake up? Do I go back to bed? And that's the other key, okay? So I think it's still, there are, Bryan's got these new mattresses that they're going to have specials on. These are nice mattresses. Now Ryan wants to push these. You had REM sleep. Oh, I have lots of. Oh my gosh, yeah. It takes a little more time to be used to a new bed. A mattress can also depend on your weight. Well, I'll tell you, I did a little bit too much yesterday because Snuggles told me that I shouldn't do the live stream because I had to do the live stream, the race auction and race, and so I cut my live stream short yesterday. And that was a little okay. So we got some. So we've got some. All right. So if you go to our website and you go to all the deals, you'll see the deal, the big deal 40, the big deal 40, and we have SC 382. 382, we bought a ton of those. We bought a ton of these. SC 382. These are 40% off. Okay. 40% off. SC382. You get a Camaro, which is a extraction, and 2 4-gear. Great deal right here. You want to get 3 of these? Buy these right now. You get them 40% off. And that's SC382. All of the big deals are on the website. Okay, so let's do this together. So if you go to big deals, it goes exclusives, and then it says the great big deals, and it will then say, it'll say Bryan's bargains, which are the best. I can't, I mean, I could do more sales, but the sales that we already are doing are phenomenal as it is. Okay. I was thinking about that last night too. I said, Bryan, you've already got all these Bryan's bargains. You saved 20% on these Bryan's bargains just by buying the bargain. Okay. And I've got all the bargains. It says right here, look at this face. Isn't that doesn't that a pretty guy right there? I mean, really, seriously. I mean, when you look at him, how do you get mad at a guy like that? I mean, seriously, look at him. Is that good? You like that?
Do you have the phone?
No.
You don't have the phone?
Hold on. So that is Bryan's bargain. That's the picture that you see. Okay? Oh, brother. I give up. And all the Bryan's bargains are on the Bryan's bargains page. We've got the Scale Electric, 40% off on that Scale Electric Back to the Future set. We've got sold out. Oh, the Country Charger. Yeah, we sold out of that one because we're almost out of Country Chargers. Guys, all the Bryan's bargains. Holy cow. You know, I'm thinking about all these Bryan's bargains. I go, holy cow, look at all these Bryan's bargains. Look at that. We've got Bryan's bargain. Here's a great one right here. Bryan's bargain number 22. You get the expanded set. You get the 2 extra. So in this set, in the California Cruising, you get a 55 Bel Air and a pickup truck. And we also then give you another both exclusives and an extra extraction chassis because you need a extraction chassis for the chassis that's in the expanded set. You get all this for $229. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I was thinking, what are you looking for?
The 38604.
Huh?
Your eBay orders.
My eBay orders.
Yes, there was some eBay orders printed all.
Oh yeah, I know. I printed them all. Here, 86. Right here, 376.
86. 386.
All 4 cars.
Yes, the Looney Tunes.
All 4 cars. 86.
Yes.
86.
Yes.
There you go again. You're getting upset. 86. Are you sure it's 86? Poor Xavier. He just can't handle my humor. You just can't handle it. Okay, there's one car we're missing. Now there was a tray up here of it. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. No, it's not that one. It's this one, I think. Hey, Sherlock. For Xavier. That's right, I forgot those. All right, now what else was that? You got the other ones?
I need the red javelin.
Oh, yeah, the red javelin.
I don't need the blue one. I already grabbed the blue one.
Oh, well, you should have told me that. Hey, Brian, I'm getting the blue one.
You dropped a different one. Than
Well,
the
you should have told me that because you should have told me about the blue one. He's having a bad day.
I need the red javelin.
I know that.
Okay.
Good grief. He's going to get me mad today. And normally he doesn't get me mad. Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. Holy guacamole.
Purpose.
Maybe I don't want to give it to you. See, you printed them off. I already had them print them off. Did you get those? Yeah, here they are. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I did that for you there, Xavier. See that? I do. You don't appreciate me, but that's fine. I don't care. Okay, so those are some of the Bryan'S bargains that we've got. We've got so many sales going on right now. It's unbelievable. Plus we got 376, 405, 375, 411, 411. All 8 cars. You can buy all 8 cars of 411. What do we got those on sale for? Let's see here. Now, I have to watch myself. I have to pace myself because if I get too excited, I'm going to wear myself out. You know what I mean? I got to keep myself, I got to pace myself. So if you buy all 8 cars and they're $352, you get them for $31 a piece. You get them for $31 if you buy all 8. Okay? You buy them all 8. Now what I'm going to do is just for the 8, okay? So we have these listed SC411, you buy all 8 cars, they're $255, okay? $255 for all 8 of these cars.
Yeah, they're rock bottom price.
They're at $31.55.
30. Are you changing prices?
No, I'm just saying that's what they are.
$31.55.
They're $255. You have them at $255.92. Divided by 8 is around $31. That's the Matt pricing, right?
That's as low as we can go with them.
That's right. But I can do things special though.
Well, our club members get 10% off.
Oh, that's right. Club members get 10% off.
So they're getting it even.
Now I could do a special though if I wanted to do something.
What's that?
Like for example, if they buy all 8 cars, if you buy all 8 of these cars,
Always try to make shipping make sense too, though. Because that's like a shippable item.
No, all you have to do is take these right out and put them in 8 by.
There's no 12 car boxes. We're all out of 12 car boxes.
What do you
Because
mean?
they're not making 12-car assortments anymore. So our biggest box is the 8-car box.
No, we got the 18 by 8 by 8 6. You can
Oh,
get.
yeah, we got that.
Okay, so if you buy one of these SC411s, where are you going?
I'm gonna go. I need to get stuff done.
I
can't
see.
do stuff without my workstation.
Oh, I see.
I have a 13-inch computer. I need my big monitor.
Yeah. I knew it. Same thing as Ryan.
Well,
you know, they just.
what do you want me to do here? I'm
They
sitting here
just.
with my
They just
my
take
thumb up my
everything
butt.
out of here and just.
What do you want me to do? I don't
See,
know what
that's
you
why
want me
we
to
should
do.
just close this building. Just close this
No,
completely.
it's a great backdrop.
No, it isn't.
It's a great backdrop.
No, it isn't. All right,
it's-
SC411. If you buy this today, we are going to give you a Bel Air. We're going to give you one of these.
Okay. And then I'm gonna put this on.
We're going to give you one of these. If you buy a SC411, all 8 cars, we're going to give you this free. That's $60, free product. So if you buy SC11, you're going to get this free. Okay? SC411. Now, nobody else will know about it other than me, so we'll probably screw this one up. We have SC411, SC408, 370, 375, 375, 376, 397, all four are 397, 405, 376. We have all the cars you can. Okay, so that was.
Okay, so how are you gonna make sure Xavier knows about these?
That
deals?
we're not. It's.
He's gonna watch the live.
No,
or do
I
you
know.
need me here, like watching
No,
your
never
sales?
mind.
I just don't know what you want me to do.
I don't either.
I don't
honestly.
have any.
I don't
problem
have
sticking
any
on.
idea.
You just have to. Give
No,
me
I
some
know that.
direction.
I don't have any idea.
I want to help.
Nobody wants to help me. I'm just all. I'm like a. I'm
you
like
just
a,
don't play. I
I'm
found this
just-
out last
I'm-
night. I didn't get an email campaign about you.
I know. Never mind. I screwed up.
That's why we need our meeting.
I know.
It's you and Ryan. Oh wow.
I know.
Are you doing live streams when you're on the show? If you do some sales, though, make sure you let Xavier know about it. I don't have a problem with it. Just let Xavier know about it.
No, I'm done.
Their Steam's kicked out.
I'm like deflated.
Yeah, today's
Okay.
Friday, and you overexerted yesterday.
No, I had really big plans, and now my plans have been snuffed out. It's like I have great ideas, and then they all get just kind of tossed to the wind. Tossed to the wind.
You don't even know what your great idea is.
It's really sad, honestly. It's really sad. I try to have great ideas, but it all gets squashed like a melon.
Now, did you apologize to Tyson yet?
No, I have not apologized to Tyson. Number one, Tyson loves the interaction that I give him by picking on him. Okay, first of all, okay, so here's the whole situation.
I thought you were being a little mean.
Who did?
No, they. It's a they.
Okay, so Tyson
there's a
Tyson
couple
has
of
nothing to
people.
do with they, right then?
No,
Let's get
no,
that. Okay,
no,
good
no,
then.
no.
That's all I care about,
No,
okay?
no.
All right, here's the problem with our generation nowadays, right here. I'm going to show you a video clip. This is exactly the problem with our generation nowadays, and this is when I was a kid. Here it is.
Do that, sweetheart. It's dangerous.
No, wait. Well, go on. Yeah. Bet you're not going to do that again now, are you?
Don't do that, sweetheart. It's dangerous.
No, wait.
Wait.
Well, go on.
I'm telling you. Listen. I'm telling you right now. Okay. I lived in the 70s. Okay. I grew up in the 70s. Okay. All right. I want people to understand I grew up in the 70s. Okay. My friend Greg Redmond and I did it. I could have died many times by the things I was doing in the 70s. I literally dug an underground tunnel. And then I dug 2 parallel tunnels, almost 20 feet. And that could have all caved in on me and I could have been dead. Buried alive. Okay? The things I did, my friends and I, we used to play in the sewer system next to Franklin Park Mall, right off of 475. They had a sewer system. We'd go inside of it and play all the time. I tell you, we got serious problems. Serious problems. Now what?
I got my key.
Unbelievable. So, Dan is going to put some of the RC cars. Matter of fact, I could probably do some of that RC right now. We got Xavier. He gets mad at me so quickly. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He's got...
I don't think he gets mad at you.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like me, period. Doesn't like me. Nope. Doesn't like me. Never has. Never has. Never has. Never has. Never has.
You're
Never
just
has.
very different from him.
No,
he's
he's just
not used to that.
no, he's odd. He's odd. Xavier's odd. Period.
What are you
What do
gonna
you
show off
want?
the big bear?
I don't have any big bears here. I had a couple big bears and they're gone.
Yeah, they sell pretty quick. They're pretty
Yeah, well,
good.
there's plenty out in Sea Container 3.
Now the big bear, grab a couple for you.
Javelins. We got some javelin rockets. Shoguns.
All right, he's going to grab those for you.
Oh, I don't want him to be put out, okay?
No, he has.
I don't want Xavier to upset with me now. Now he's going to be upset with me because he has to go do something. Yeah, that I doubt, okay? Because Xavier... All right, so we have the slingshot. This is a great RC car. I'm just going to put all these on sale right now. All the slings, every car we're going to put on sale. Let me do one at a time, all right? Because we need to do some other sales other than slot cars. I can't just
So let me
talk
show you
about...
how to, let me show you how to do
See,
it. Well, no, you didn't know. You don't know how to do it. Which one are you going to put on sale?
the exterminator.
Okay, so you go to the what number is that?
I know you showed me how to do this.
Oh, how do you do it then?
You go tag.
Nope, not tag. That's what I'm trying to show you. Because I don't know how to do it from here. Okay, sales and promotion.
Okay, sales and promotions.
And then you click.
Oh, that's so easy. Okay.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do a 30% off on all of our RCs right now. We're gonna do 30% on all RC. It's gonna be a huge deal right now.
That's pretty close.
So all of our, I don't care right now. We're gonna give people a deal. Okay.
Okay, and there's one more thing I want you to do. Is in the view all. No, that's fine. You just keep doing that. That's fine. As long as you do that, I'll be able to get it from there. So sales and promotions, whatever discount, but maybe 20% is better because then people are using 10 more.
Okay. Fine. 20%. All right.
Unless
There.
you want to go.
No, never mind.
Do a
I'm not-
40. Do a
no,
40.
I'm not-
Just do a 40.
No, I am gonna do 40 on some things that we've got too much of.
Just do a 40.
No, I'm gonna do micro slight car, airplane. This is great. Yeah, the micro. Sport. Club. Oh, this is so easy. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so all you have to do is, so we've got the Sport Club on sale. All the Rage RC airplanes, we're going to do those on sale. Let's see, RAGE. Why did I type Mage? It's Rage. Unbelievable. All right, so
You wanted this?
okay, the Big Bear.
I can only find one out there.
There's only one out there.
From what I'd seen, unless they're in boxes. So, I don't know if you want to add in one of your bargains or not.
Well, yeah, not if that's... Okay, we're going to have the Navajo and the Apache. The Navajo and the Apache. NAA Navajo. We're gonna offer these at a really good deal. We're gonna do a 30% off on the Navajo and the Navajo and the Navajo and the Apache. Big 30. Now tags, I gotta take off. Let me get all these in the Samurai, SAMUR. The Samurai is normally $3.99. Oh my gosh, that should be 20% off at least. 30% off. Let's do 30% off on the Apache. Tag. All right. Okay, so we have the let's get these on sale. We got the Scorpions. We're going to do the Scorpions. The Scorpions are 1/12 scale car. All of our cars are 1/12, 1/14, and 1/12, 1/15. And then we have the larger cars, the Samurais, and we don't have any of these left. I have one left, which is that's in the box. So if somebody wants to buy this, it's the last one I have. This has been out of the box since I got them. It's brand new, basically. It's never been driven. It's got all the components and everything. It's the Ridge Rock climb. I'm going to do 40% off on that Ridge Rock. Let me get that in that right here. I got one left. Let's undo that. We'll type in Ridge Rock. RIDGE. Well, we have 4 Ridge Rocks, it says. Oh, they're out in the sea. All right, I'm going to do 169. We're going to do 30% off on the Ridge Rocks. We got to get rid of these. We've had these way too long. I've had these 3 years. So this is 30% off Ridge Rocks. 4-wheel drive. This is the sample that we've had set up here. And now you can get all of these 30% off. That's right, baby, 30% off. Oh my gosh, what a deal. Ridge Rock is 30% off. What a deal. Now is the time to get into RC cars at ProTinkerToys.com. We got Ridge Rocks. We got Shoguns. We got plenty of Shoguns. That's another RC car. This is a great RC car right here. We've got the Dino Drones and the Sycon Sunt. We're going to do those two. Let me get those done here. And we have the IMAX rock crawlers, the scale crawlers, 118 scale crawlers, IMX 25. Those are on sale right now. Bryan's Bargains. You get free Bryan's Bargains on these right now. We got the Catons. We got the Bolts. We're going to do every RC car. We got the Trojans. We can do the Trojans on sale. All right, let me get these Shoguns out of here. We got this. All this is all wrong. Shoguns. We got Shoguns. $19.25. 2 colors. Green. So we have the Shoguns. We're going to do 30% off. Those are $130. $130. These are on sale now. $130, 30% off. 30% off. Guys, that's $30 off for a Shogun. These are great cars too, by the way. They're high quality. Now here's the Samurai. We've got the Samurai 30% off. This is a great car. You want to have a fun car for the summertime? This is it right here. Let me show you how big this thing is. I mean, this thing is massive. Look at this thing. Look at this. We have all the parts for it too. If we don't have them in stock, they're like 2 days away. It's, I mean, this is just a beautiful car. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is the brushless version. Hold on, let me tell you that right now. Yeah, this is the brushless version. It's $399, 30% off. what is that? $90 off. You get almost $120 off. Okay, Samurai. This is the car to get, the Samurai. Now the other car, the Red Cat version. We have the Red Cat version, which is this one right here. The Red Cat, and that is the Red Cat. That is the Red Cat red truck. And these are brushed. Check that baby out. Those are sweet. So we got the Samurai, we have the Navajo, which is a rock crawler, and that's 30% off too. Now some of them are 30%, some of them are 20%. So we've got, and then we've got the Big Bear. We don't have enough Big Bears. We got bolts. We can do bolts. We can do 20% off on the bolt. And the bolts are $189. (1/16) scale. And that's brushless. And we're going to put that one at 30% off. So you're gonna get. We're gonna have sales all over the Warthog. So we're gonna have sales all over the RC market. We're gonna have sales everything. So the bolts are 30% off. Okay. The Big Bears, we don't have enough of those. I'd have to go out in the warehouse because he didn't check that thoroughly enough. So, and then we got the Slingshot. We're going to do the Slingshot. Let's see here. SLING. Slingshot. RC car, Slingshot. Now that's a nice car. We can do 20. We're gonna put that on the 20% off. Big 20. And those are big 20s. 20% off for the Slingshot. And then we got the Scorpions. P-51 Mustangs. Katanas. Slingshots. Okay, we got that one. Now, if you're a club member, you get 10% more. Okay, so we have the Slingshot. You go to ProTinkerToys.com, and the Scorpion's on sale, 20% off on the Scorpion. That's a great starter RC car. The Scorpion, great RC car. What a deal. What a deal. We got the Shogun. This is a great car, the Shogun. Or the Shotgun. Not the Shogun, Shotgun. Shotgun. Let's see here. Shotgun, $219. That retails $219. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put that at 30% off the shotgun. 30% off on the shotgun. These are really nice 1/20 scale, great for outdoor racing in the rain. And this is a brushless, much faster than a normal brushed. Okay, very popular. And that's the shotgun. We got Tank Force, BB tank. Let's do a sale on our tanks. IMAX tanks. Let's see here. What are these numbers? Oh, we got a lot of tanks. IMX 18. IMX 189. All right, so how do we do all the tanks? We got the Russian. Let's do this Russian tank. Let's do 20% off on that. And let's see here. We got 6 M60s. We'll put those on sale. Big sale for 20. And then let's see here. Russian, German Tigers. We'll put those on sale. We need to have all these tanks in stock. Leopard, the German Leopard. Okay. Okay, all our tanks. We've got a selected amount of tanks on sale. These are, and then we've got these helicopters. Herocopters, we're going to call them, I think they're Herocopters. H-E-R-O. Herocopters. 3 variants. We're going to put these on for 30% off. We're going to put these on for 30% off because we got to get rid of these helicopters. They didn't sell very well. And then we've got, let's see what else we got over here. Okay, we got tanks. We got the helicopters, Shoguns. We got the Shoguns in stock. Oh my gosh, that's it, man. Just knock yourself out. Unbelievable. Yeah, you're gonna kill yourself. You know that? You're gonna kill yourself one of these days. And P-51 Mustang. All right, Rage RC. Jet Commanders, we're going to put those on for 40% off. Jet Commanders, we're going to get those at 40% off. The Stinger, we have 5 of those. We're going to put those on for 40% off. And Messerschmitts, we're going to put those on sale for 40% off or 30% off. Got the Messerschmitts. These those will go on sale. Promotion. Submarine. Those at 20% off. P-51 Mustang. $99. Man, those are already on sale. Holy cow. $20 off. Trojans. Piper Cub, we can do the Piper Cub. We can put that on sale. Put that on for 30% off. Piper Cub. Okay, so we got those jetpacks. Okay, so all the airplanes on sale. So if you guys want airplanes, they're going to be on sale. I've got RC cars on sale. I've got these slingshots on sale. We got these things here, the hover bike drones. Hover bike drones. Let's see here. What are the hover bike drones for? HOVE, hover bike drones. We got those for $49. We're going to put those on sale for 30% off. Hover bike drones. You can get a hover bike drone for 30% off. Yes, sir, Bob. Only at ProTinkerToys.com. And then we have the dinosaur or the dino drone. Let's get the dino drone in there. Dino drone. We have these dino drones. These are $39.99. We're gonna put those 40% off for a dino drone. Dino drone, 40% off. We got to get out of all these toys. We got the Cyclone stunt drone. We got to get into things that matter. CYC. Cyclone. I'm putting the California Cruising on sale. The race set California Cruising, 20% off. I'm going to put the Scooby-Doo set on sale too. Scooby-Doo set. The Scooby-Doo set, $159. We're going to put that sale on set for 30% off. 30% off the Scooby-Doo set. Scooby-Doo set. We're going to do another big sale here. Bryan'S bargains. Okay, so we got those on sale. We have those on sale. We got those on sale. The Dino drone. For some reason, this thing's not showing up. Well, these aren't even in the system. How do you sell something when you don't even have it in the system? I give up. All right, and then we have brick flyers, volcano. Let's see, VOL CANO. We have 4 volcanoes, $229. We are going to do a 30% off on that to get rid of that. We also have these tanks, these battle tanks. We're going to close out these battle tanks. We're going to offer these. These are laser shooting tanks. And that is a California creation, 17009. 17009. Battle tanks. They're $69.99 right now. No, actually, they're $79.99. No, they're $69.99. And we're going to do those at 30% off. 30% off on your battle tanks. So if you want to get a deal, this is a great deal. These are the deals you're getting. I'm giving you the deals of the century, okay? So if you want a deal, today is a deal to get it. I'm just throwing prices out there, and if they stick, then we have these Reapers. We have some of these Reapers. These are like tanks. They go in the water. So those are Reapers. We're going to put those in. RIPP, or Rippers. And those are $119.99. And we are going to put those at 30% off. 30% off on the Reapers, or Rippers. Rippers on sale. Rippers on sale. All the airplanes are on sale. We got the Rippers on sale. What else? Okay, let's come out here again. Let's see what we got out here we can put on sale. Yes, sirree. You know what we're going to do? Supercar set. Now, why is this down here? I don't know why they always... We haven't done this on sale in a while, but I'm going to do it. 22,020. I'm just going to do it just because I can. I'm going to be gone next week. I'm on vacation next week. My wife is spring break. I need a break. She needs a break. She really hasn't had a vacation, and so we're going to go to we're going to go somewhere and have fun. All right, so, oh my gosh. So, well, we're going to do this sale. We're doing 30% off. I'm doing 30% off. I hope you guys are ready for this, because now is the time to buy one of these. And these are on sale just while I'm on vacation. Giant Raceway set is on sale for 30% off. Just until I'm gone. And then when I'm back, they're going to go right back to price. 30% off the Giant Raceway. We only have 14 of them. You want to get them now. You want to get a Giant Raceway right now. You don't want to waste any time. You want to get a Giant Raceway right now. And we are going to be doing, when I get back, because there's only one way to do a sale, and we're going to do some nighttime sales when I get back, because some people work during the day, And what I'm going to do is, I just thought of this right now. We need to get rid of Scale Electric, and we're going to do a buy one, get one free sale. And we're going to do it at 9 o'clock from 9 to 11. And I'm just going to say, you buy Scale Electric, you buy one car, you're going to get another car absolutely random free. Okay, it's our choice, not yours. You're going to get another car free. It might be a Ninko, it might be a Fly, it might be Carrera. But you buy one car, you're going to get another car free. Okay? Same thing, like if you buy a Fly car, you buy one Fly car, you're going to get another random Fly car free. Now, people complain. Well, you know, you can complain. You can't complain when it's free. Okay? Just remember that, okay? All right, so we have all those on sale. And then we have these play sets here. These giant. I bought these things right here. $29.99. 29. Let's see, what item number is that? Target Force 9008. These didn't sell. I didn't sell a single one of these things. How many zeros? 3 zeros. Spin Force. They're called Spin Force. They're $24. No, actually, they're $29. Oh, we had them on sale already. Yeah, they're $29. And we're going to have those on at 30%. Yeah, that's the only time you ever buy anything, Derek, when it's on sale. You know, it would be nice to buy something at regular price once in a while, because sooner or later, I'm out of business. And then you won't have anything at any time. Just buy one thing at a regular price and it would be appreciated. Unbelievable. Really, I mean, just one time it would be nice to buy something at retail. Just randomly buy a car from me. And hey, ship that, would you too, please? Unbelievable. Just once, buy something at retail price. Just once. I would love it. So we got these giant Humvees, brick Humvees. Why is that on it? 40% off on these brick Humvees. 40% off. We got a 908, and they're all remote. 9802. %40 off. 40% off for a brick. These are all, this is remote control. You build this, it's 4-wheel drive, slide. Then we have Mechanical Masters 2-in-1. It's a actually working fire hose. 6805. 6805. Let's see here. $99. I only have 2 of them. We're going to do 40% off. Yeah, I want to do 30. That's a little high. We'll try 30% off. It's like $60. $60 for that. What else we got here? Tokyo Midnight. So that's enough stuff. What do we got? We got 2 race sets. We got 2 race sets on sale. There's 5 sets that are already on sale on Bryan's Bargains. You know, there are enough Bryan's Bargains on sets that you got the deals. You know, there is everything that is available, and we've got it, all of it, right there in front of you. Okay. We've got the Spin Master, which is a Hot Wheels type play game. You can spin that around. Arizona. Tokyo Midnight. All right, so we have 4 Cobra Force. We have the Cobra Force airplane, which is kind of like a stealth fighter, and that's we're going to offer that at 30% off. And then we have the Cobra Force vehicle, which is a huge. It's like 4 vehicles. You get 4 vehicles, and that is normally. I think it's $99. Yeah, it's actually $89. And we're going to offer that at 30% off. Okay. And then we have the military units, which is the radar system. The radar vehicle. We have lots of those. And those are, I think they're $59. $59. And we're going to put that one at 30% off. And then we have the smaller vehicles, smaller vehicles, which is you get 3 vehicles, a tank and Jeep. And those are $49, I think. Yeah, $49.97. Wow. We're going to put that one at 30% off. And then we have the Cobra Base, which is the biggest unit, this has like 5 different units, a tank. This thing is awesome. And this is, I think it's $99. $99. No, $79. And we're going to put that one for 30% also. And we have those all on Bryan's Bargains. You buy all of them. You can get all 4 of those. There's like 4 sets or 3 sets. You get them for $129. That's on Bryan's Bargains. So all of those Cobra Forces are on sale right now at ProTinkerToys.com. We've got the deals if you've got the cash. You know what I'm saying, baby? We've got the deal if you've got the cash. Plus we have, I don't know how many of you have never seen this vehicle. So if you've never seen this vehicle, let me show you the greatest slot car that has come out over the last 10 years. This is the greatest slot car. Now you could call it slot truck, but this is the greatest exclusive that has ever come out in the last 10 years. It is the Mayflower semi-truck. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And these are available at ProTinkerToys.com. Yes, you can only get these at ProTinkerToys.com. No one in the live stream has the cash. They've all delayed credit or Social Security. You're probably right, UNM or Snuggles. So if you haven't bought the racing rig, which is my favorite, this is the greatest vehicles ever come out with, then we have it. Now, I want to offer something to everybody. Okay? I only have 3 of them. We found them at a show, and I found a case of them, and I'm going to be putting all 3 up for sale. Okay, there's only 3 of them. Okay, there's only 3 of them. They are $1.99 a piece. Okay. Now, if you don't want to pay that, I totally understand, but they're discontinued, okay? And if you don't want one, that's fine with me. You don't have to buy it, okay? But I'm just telling you, we only have 3 of these, okay? And so if you don't get it, you're not getting it. There's only 3 of them. I just put them on the website. If you're a club member, you'll get 10% off. And that is Racing Rigs Outback Steakhouse Overtake. Outback Steakhouse. We've got 3 of these on sale right now, okay? And we bought them at the Cleveland show a year ago, last in April, okay? We have 3 of them, only 3 Outback Steakhouse, or Outback, what's it called? Outback Overdrive, okay? We only have 3 of them. They're $1.99. You're a club member, you get 10% off, okay? So if you want to get one of those over, if you want to get the Outback Steakhouse, no, it's not. It is the Outback Overdrive. Outback Overdrive. The Mayflower truck is available right now for purchase. Okay. The Mayflower is available for purchase right now at ProTinkerToys.com. Now, I have a slow headache that is beginning to form. That's because I've talked a lot this morning. And I'm going to need, okay, Derek, he's just, I'm going to discontinue Derek. I'm no longer going to listen to Derek anymore. Because he only wants things that are on sale. Snuggies once a month, my friend. The Mayflower truck. Okay, cool. Outback Steakhouse collaboration. Yes, I bought it at Pro Tinker Toys at retail price. Good PDS. Cool. So, so we've had a lot of good things. We've got a lot of stuff on sale. I want to tell everybody that I'm okay today. Oh my goodness. Oh my life. Oh yes we can. Yes we can. Oh yes we can. Yes we can. Oh yes we can. So, so here's the situation. Okay, so everybody understands. All right, Mr. Tinker, you are an excellent salesman, but your ukulele skills are left to be desired. I know that, Snuggles. You don't have to insult me, Snuggles. I know that I can't sing, but it's all about the tune. It's all about the fun. The fun, fun, fun. All right, so I want to end the show with the big discovery that the scientists have discovered about the Egyptian so-called pyramids. And they did radar scans from space. You know what it is? Let me just tell you what it is, okay? It's very simple. In the 1800s, about 1850, there was a man named Charles Spurgeon. I don't know if any of you ever knew who Charles Spurgeon was, but Charles Spurgeon was a pastor. He died at 50, but the amount of books that he wrote about the Bible, it's unbelievable. He was a preacher at a church when he was, I think, 17 or 18 of hundreds of people in the 1850s. And this was the same time in England that Darwin was coming around. And Darwin changed a lot of people's minds. It's for the worse, really. Evolution and this Darwin, this his fake, basically. It was a theory that was never proven, and it's got so many holes, it's sickening. Well, anyway, and so you cannot talk that man was created, okay, in any scholar area, okay? It's always just denied that man was created by God. Man evolved. I love how you throw the billions, they billions of years old. We've billions, it's like, okay, well, how much is 1,000? Okay, well, how much is 1,000,000 years? What's 1,000,000 years? Well, it's 1,000 thousands of years. We've only been around for 6,000 years. But what they found underneath the pyramids is going to blow, and a lot of people are just going to deny it. The only way they're going to ever prove it is by excavating around the pyramid to actually show people what it is. The amount of technology that it would take to do what they did, and they think that we were just running around with stones and everything. Give me a break. It's mind-boggling. It's even the Roman times. The Romans were so ingenious what they did. Like Carl Sagan, the billions and billions and billions of planets. Well, now there are billions of planets, and their galaxies go forever, but there's only one planet that has life, and that is El Eartho, baby. So we want to make sure we are hopefully to get samples of our golf. I can't wait to get samples of that thing. Oh my gosh. And you know what? It's going to be all of a sudden we're going to get an email. I'll just get an email. An email will just come, and all of a sudden it will just come, and all of a sudden email will come, and I'll get an image of the semi, and I'll lose myself. Okay. Now, here's the situation. I need to get a thumbs up. I just need thumbs up. Okay, so I'm going to go on vacation next week, and we're going to drive to Gatlinburg because it's a very good place to go on vacation. It's a very fun, and it's just entertaining, Gatlinburg. So we're going to go down there. Plus, my wife just likes to sit around the pool, so we're going to go to Gatlinburg next week. We're leaving Saturday. And I just want to know how many of you guys want me to do some live streams when I'm in Gatlinburg. How many would like me to do when I'm driving? All I need are just thumbs up. I don't need any comments. I just need you to do this if you want me to do those. If not, I won't do them, okay? So I just need to know if you want me to do videos while I'm driving down to Gatlinburg. You know, it'll be in my car with my wife, you know, so I can do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, okay. So Snuggles is giving me a thumbs down. That's funny. Have fun. Yeah, well, let me put it this way. I found out that we've got a new friend. I got a new Italian. Okay, he's going to take over Snuggles' place. Okay, because he's going to actually dip a pizza. Okay, so James, everybody is giving me thumbs up. So, so James Massey, I think his name is James Massey or something. He is an Italian. I said, "Are you Italian?" Yeah. And well, he's into slot cars. I'm telling you, there's new guys every day that are jumping into slot cars. It's crazy. Okay. So everybody, there's only one person that's giving me a thumbs down, and that's Snuggles. Now, I'm not going to do a lot of them. I'm going to do one driving down there. You know, we'll just have a fun driving down there, and maybe going to Chick-fil-A tomorrow night. And you guys can just see how we are. So many good news guys last night on the auction. We've got over 100 people that are watching on our auctions, and what we're going to do is, to try to keep our numbers up, is we're going to do the racing, but we're going to do it within an auction. We're going to have auction and racing at the same time. So we've got more people giving me thumbs up. It looks like everybody we spoke about 9:30 this morning. That's right, James 79561. Okay, that's stupid. James, we don't need James 79561. Come up with some other name than James 79561. Come up with like James the Italian or something like that, okay? James the Italian, okay? I was there. Let's see, I was there. Nice vaccine, no pressure, no business concerns. I was there. Okay, so everybody is giving me thumbs up. So I will do some videos. Like, for example, I might do a video of like us. So we're going to go to, there's one thing, if you go to Gatlinburg, there's one thing you have to do, and that's because of the meal. Okay, and that is the Hatfields and McCoy musical and dinner. Okay, and this dinner is not just a good dinner. This dinner is a amazing dinner. Okay, I mean, it is chicken, beans, all you can eat. Okay, it's chicken and soup and beans, cornbread. I mean, mashed potatoes, everything you could imagine, and it's unlimited. Frankie, he's going to go freaking out. And it is if you ever go to Gatlinburg, go to the Hatfields and McCoy musical. Okay. You have to, that has to be a must, that you have to do the Hatfields and McCoy. It is something you have to do. We went there about 5 years ago, back in, was it 2020? I think we went. When did we go? No, it was 21. We took the kids down there and we did all the resort, all the different things. But we found out that really the Hatfields and McCoy was the only entertainment that was worth the money. Okay. There's a lot of other tourist things that you can do, but the Hatfields and the McCoy was the main one. That's what YouTube issued me. Well, you gotta make your own, James. All you have to do is request a new one, James. Okay, James 79561. James 79561. James 79561. 79561. James 795, and he's an Italian. Oh, don't we love those Italians? We love those Italians. So he called me this morning, and I thought he was like 75 because he was talking about 65. Well, in 65, he's 64. is 64 or 65 would have been 6 years old. How many things do people know when they're 6? I'm thinking, oh no, you had to be getting this into the, well, my brother was into it. I said, okay, all right. So your brother was older, you know, I think he said 70 because Tim was 70, but Tim was never into slot cars. He was into smoking pot and in his band back in the 70s and dodging the draft. Okay. So, so that is that's the fun thing about new customers. And I asked him, how'd you find out about it? He says, I was researching this and I found your website. I'm finding new people are finding us every day about slot cars. We have 2 people watching on TikTok right now. 2, just 2. 2 little people, little small one. They're about this big, little TikTokers. I call them TikTokers. They're about this big. What are you giving it me to?
They're blocking the way.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't say to me, hey, Brian, get out of my way. You always just push me out of the way anyways. You're always just pushing me around and telling me you don't like me. And I you know, one of these days I'm just going to come in and, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to beat him up one day. I'm just going to wrestle him to the ground and I'm just going to beat him up. What do you think, guys? Think I should just beat Xavier up? Huh? Just tickle him. Just tickle him. Tickle him until he cries. That's what I'll do one day. Just tickle him until he whines like a baby. Just whines like a baby. That's what I'll do. I'll just tickle him until, oh, he's got it. Okay, first of all, okay, where do you come up with your tape jobs? Okay, here's what you need.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine. This will get caught on the belt. And so you have to make sure.
Fix it.
Just tape over it. And you don't have to freak out. Okay, he's freaking out. Xavier's freaking out. Okay, John. Hello. Hello. Dan? Dan who? I have Xavier. You want to talk to Xavier?
No.
Yeah, here, Xavier. Here, this guy wants to talk to you. You want to talk to Xavier? Which son? A while ago, when? What order did you place? The sucker? Oh yeah, that's the red one. Yes, those are they're in the States right now. They're just they're having customs issues. They're just trying to clear customs basically. No, we screwed that up big time. Yeah. You mean the 57, the 2-pack? Yeah, I don't see which ones you're talking about. 1955. The only gold and black are the 57 Bel Airs in the 2-packs. Yes, that's the 57s. No, the white and black and the gold, or the black and gold, are 57 Bel Airs in a 2-pack. And then I have that also in the Bryan's bargain. Yeah, did give us a call. He's not at this number a lot. The best time is just call or just leave a message. And then okay, give me your, John, hand, H-A, hand, sure, okay, free car. Yeah, he won't. I mean, yeah, just let us know when you see what you, if you check that out again and give us a check back. Yeah. Yep. Now, if we're not here, just leave a message, okay? And we'll call you back. All righty. All right. Thanks. Okay, guys, so we have a failure to communicate, okay, with Xavier. He failures to communicate. He lives in his little bubble there. He wears his hoodie on so he doesn't have to interact with anybody other than himself, okay? He sits up in his room and giggles when he's playing his games. Unbelievable. I've never heard a it's almost like you watch these videos about, you know, the crazy little uncle that's in the basement and da 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 da. You know, it's the same thing when I was in high school. I was always in my room doing something and I was always laughing or doing, and my wife's husband, okay, before he got married, he would come over and visit my sister, Dora. And he said, they never saw me, but he always heard me in the room. Oh, that's my brother. He's in the bedroom, and I was always doing silly things and giggling, and he thought, you know, I thought I was some crazy guy, you know, that all he lived in his bedroom, you know, he's kind of crazy, you know. And I'm thinking, man, that's Xavier 100%, just like me when I was his age. Well, actually, I was older. I was 23. I was in the Navy. I was underwater when I was 23. Let's see, what year would that have been? 1982. I would have been underwater in 82. So I was haze gray and underwater in 82. Okay. And see, I don't know what to do. One of these days, I'm gonna scare him. You know, I'm just gonna scare him. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we are coming up to our 2-hour mark because I have to go. I have to take a nap. I have to take my nap, or else I'm going to lose it. We have plenty of deals going on right now. We have plenty of subs were black. Subs were black. Yes, they were black. Yes, it's our 50th annual Veterans Employment Service Trainings Conference. Oh, that is so sweet. Yes, submarines were black. So I want to thank everybody for watching our live stream today. I want to thank everybody for supporting ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget that we have lots of sales going on right now. Check out our website, ProTinkerToys.com. I have 2 people on TikTok. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. I only have 2 people. 2 people on TikTok. Because half the people on TikTok are fake. Oh, I'm sorry, Roy. I pushed the wrong button. I'm signing off. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I pushed the wrong button. We're signing off now. We've been on for like 2 hours. Sorry. So, all right. So, cars now come in Battleship Gray. Cars now come in Battleship Gray. I understand that one. Do you sell Viper cars? We don't have Viper cars yet. They don't want to sell to us because a lot of these guys only want to sell to themselves. So I can't really get their cars. We can't do everything. So I avoid it. You know, I mean, what are you going to do? You want to try to carry, we want to carry Viper, but we never can get them. Do you have a store, SBS? Hey, James 79561. James 79561. He is my new friend, my new Italian elipatiatolati. Alla la magita la tatarissa matia. Ara machita camolta red. We got the rata matatia. Okay, so we're gonna sign off. We want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. We want to thank everybody for supporting ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and we will see you later. He works for the state. Oh, wow. We want to make sure that everybody has a wonderful time. Everybody is wonderful. Everybody is wonderful when we're part of a team. Everybody is wonderful when you're part of a team. And we will see you guys later. If not tomorrow, we might see you tomorrow as I drive down to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. So we want to thank everybody for the live stream, and we will see you later. Thank you very much.